I am so happy. I've got my KO4 turbo installed. I am no longer Stage 2 Plus. I am APR KO4. That's what it is. I'll tell you about it. Just listen for the turbo now. Listen. Sounds like a jet engine. Ready? Get away from this loud noise. Ready? Listen. That was letting the foot off the gas. Now keep in mind, I have to replace the spring in my diverter valve. I was so excited about the turbo, I forgot about that. Forge makes different rated springs for different applications. I definitely cannot use the spring that I have right now because it's opening. The diverter valve is not holding. It's like 27 pounds of boost. It's definitely over 20. I think it's like 25 to 27 at max. So if you really get on it, you will hear it. Like it goes. So I ordered the kit from Forge, and I get a kit. I get 4 springs. I get the green spring, the yellow spring, the blue spring, and the red spring. Let's just hit it. Okay, just hold on for a second. You ready? I hope you notice that is much faster. Not just faster, much faster than it is amazing. It is amazing. Now here we go again. Listen now, ready? Listen. Holy man. Oh. Holy crap, holy. Wow. Now that's with my diverter valve and the wrong spring in it. Wait till the diverter valve has the blue spring. By the way, I don't know if you can hear me now because I'm going on the highway, but I figured it out. My mind has to figure things out, right? I just have to. So in my mind, I've kind of made it sense to me. The green spring for Forge is stage 1, right? 5 to 15 pounds of boost. The yellow spring, stage 2, is 15 to 23. However, I'm now KO4, I need the blue spring. I'm thinking KO4 is the blue spring. It's 23 all the way up to 30, right? Listen to that turbo, it sounds like a jet engine. It still sounds like it. I wish we could go on a quiet road because you would hear the, it's like did you ever hear like a plane just idling? It has that, that's how my turbo sounds all the time now. Yeah, so the blue spring is 23 pounds PSI all the way up to 30. And I'm saying the red one is probably stage 3 when you get the GTX turbo. That's the one built by Le Mans. It's like a gigantic monster turbo. That's when you become stage 3. And I think that's when you need the red spring. That's just for 30 PSI and above. So, man, oh days, I want to tell you. When we get up to 65, it's only 55 here. So I can't really get carried away. I finally bought the Sun Pass now, so I can have fun not having to slow down. I can just keep on going. And believe it or not, I'm getting way better gas mileage. When they were inside, they took the liberty of cleaning everything. All my valves were cleaned. All the carbon buildup was cleaned off of there. Wonderful. Here we go. Did you hear the diverter valve kind of skipping? It kind of goes. It's because the spring can't hold it. It wants to do over 23, and it's opening. So you see how the, I might have had a problem at stage 2 plus with that spring too. I think I have the stupid original spring in there. So I probably was losing boost all this time and I didn't even know it. But now it's confirmed. We need to have the tougher spring because I want to be able to hold 25 pounds and, you know, at least above 20 all the time. So I went to FS Tuning. They did an awesome job. I've got Motul oil and a Motul coolant sent by APR themselves. I can stick with Motul once I do an oil change, but I might go to liquid moly. I'm not sure. I'm hearing good things about liquid moly too. But I got Motul, and that's what I'm supposed to have from APR, so I'm gonna enjoy it, see how it runs with it. Everything's clean. My fuel system's clean, my valves, my intake's clean. It's like a new car. I'm getting better gas mileage. Let me roll up the window, sacrifice my coolness, because it's gonna be hot now. I don't believe in air conditioning. So. But yeah, I went home last night in drive mode, okay? And I was getting close to 35 miles per gallon. If I would have drove 10 more minutes, I would have went over 35. So I'm actually getting superior gas mileage now too. So it's like, it's really cool. I just think also because they cleaned everything out of there, it's like all brand new. And I do believe since my turbo's working better, my car gets up to 40 now, lickety split. You're doing 40 with one blink of an eye, you're already doing 40. So if you're already up to 40, let's say you just want to drive casual, what do? You let off the gas and just coast. So I'm not using a lot of fuel now. You know, people think if you zoop up your car, you're going to have worse gas mileage. It's not true with German cars. It's not true with my GTI. Every time I get an upgrade, I get better gas mileage because it's more efficient. It's working better. So I couldn't be happier. The only thing that's like bothering me is that diverter valve spring. So, but I'm sure it's just because I have the old spring in there. So I bought the service kit for $10. That's all it costs. It comes with new O-rings and a little grease, and they'll lubricate it up real nice. And they're going to also put in the new spring. I believe it's going to be the blue one. I'm going to have to really confirm that with Forge. I think I can use the blue or the red, but I'm going to probably use the blue. Unless I really can use the red without hurting it. So it's a lot of fun. I tell you, I wish we could pull over again. What could I do here? Could I sound like I'm broke down or something? I don't want to draw attention to myself. I'll just say this morning, okay, a BMW, I was already parked at the light getting onto the big road, and BMW came up so fast, it was like, you know, what's going on? He's like, there's a red light, solid red, we're just sitting there. And he went over the line, which there happens to be a traffic light there, so I saw it flash and everything. He's probably going to get a ticket too, because he doesn't know how to drive. But anyway, I was just sitting there. I said, you know, it's not because of him, but I wanted to, it was my first day going on the big road, like on the way to work. And the big road's 65, so I hit it. I hit it! And I want to tell you, my turbo went, and I got it up to an undisclosed amount, and he was not even in my rearview mirror. He was gone. He was gone! I saw him up at the top of the hill. I had to look in my mirror and lean my head. He was gone. I was gone, actually. He was back where he was. He was back in time. I was in the future. So that's what's good about having turbo. People say, why do you like it? Because it's fun. Because it sounds cool. I mean, what would you rather do? Roll with your body down the road or walk? Would you want to crawl or run? You know what I mean? So it's just a more fun, exciting way to travel through time and space when you have a turbo. But this upgrade is meant for my car. They were saying, if you just take it easy like I did last night, keep it in drive mode, it's factory. It's all factory. And I'm getting like superior gas mileage now. I bet you I can go to 36 miles per gallon if I really just like finessed it in drive mode. And if you hit it, you know, it's going to be less. You know, we've been hitting it, see? But it's climbing right now as we go along here. And it's a real hot afternoon, but you see it climbing. Went from 21.3 to 21.4. I'm in Tiptronic, and I'm not even in 6th gear. I should be in 6, really, but what we can do is, let's just open the windows. We'll try to see if we can hear the turbo again. Stuff's gonna start blowing around. That's the way I like feeling the wind. So I will make another video when I get my spring in. When I get my spring in, I'm going to be sprung. Because we're not going to have any boost leak or anything. And we're going to be able to see how high that boost goes. really can't hear it. I mean, I can because I'm used to my other turbo, but I'm like in love with this new turbo, man. This is like, it's made for my car and for me. So I'm very happy. If you don't have the KO4 turbo, save for it. This makes your GTI awesome! Awesome! We're gonna just try to downshift to 4. People are gonna get mad because I'm going slow. They usually go slow anyway. Let's just go down to 4. Okay, ready? Listen. I'm running out of time, so what I will do is I'm still in 4th gear. I never shifted. I never took it out of 4th because I just like the sound. And now that's 6th. Oh crap. You gotta watch. You can... Wow. My car is just leaping ahead. It just wants to move now. It doesn't mess around now, man. It does not mess around. It doesn't ask for permission. Look, this is 70. Look how slow it feels. It feels like we're not moving. Oh man, look how slow this feels. Oh my goodness. This is a whole nother world now. It really is. I had it yesterday for the first time, and I'm driving around. When I was going down a road that was 40, and I had to actually slow down to 40, it literally felt like I wasn't moving. I mean, that's how fast this car is now. When you start moving at an accelerated speed, your body gets used to it, you know? And then when you don't do it, it's just like, what are we doing? It feels like we're not moving. I'm going 60 right now, and it feels like I'm going like 30. Am I in a time warp? What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna pull over. We're gonna do one last thing, if I can get it in. One last thing. That's what I do when I'm not on my GTI too. I like being on the motorcycle. I don't go fast on the motorcycle, I just enjoy the ride. But we're gonna come up to a toll, which we don't have to pay, but I can still pull in there. And it's a good launching pad. And it is 70 now all the way around here, so. I just want you to hear that turbo again. Let's hurry up and pull in. See, I'm in 6th gear now, so now that the gas mileage is creeping up again. Now we're at 23.1. I had it in 4th the whole time. That's why you'll tend to use more fuel. But I like it in 4th because it has that get up and go. It's just really ready to go. In 4th, you could go all the way up to... Actually, technically, if you wanted to, you can go all the way over 100 in 4th. It won't even go to the red line. Okay, let's see here. I want you to hear this turbo, okay? I just want you to enjoy it. Because if you don't have it, you can vicariously enjoy it through me. and maybe give you some inspiration to stop being so cheap. You know, people get upset and they go, oh, APR is expensive. You know why APR is expensive? It's worth it. What did someone say in the old days? There's nothing more pitiful than a 50-cent whore, right? And that's a terrible example, but I'm just saying, when things are worth it, you're gonna pay for it, and it is worth it. Don't put cheap aftermarket stuff on your car. The only reason I went with Forge is because they're guaranteed for life, and it's made tough to last forever. And the reason I go with APR is they use all Volkswagen Audi parts. They just upgrade your car with parts for your car that are better than the ones you came with. So basically this car now is up there with the Audis. I'm actually faster than the Audis now. And I'm gonna prove it just a second because we're gonna pull over. I'm gonna just do a little walk around. It went down to second because I slowed down. I'm gonna do a little walk around, put on the 4-ways. This will be our last little foray for this quick video. Once I get the new blue spring, I'm gonna come back and you're gonna hear how much better it sounds and how it holds its boost. But I want you to see my badge. I'm no longer stage 2+, I'm APR KO4. And you know what the cool thing about that is? I no longer have a stage, I don't have a stock program anymore. Remember my stock program was the first blink? Well, the first blink now is 93 octane. The second blink is 91 octane. The third blink is 100 octane. And the fourth blink, which you'll never need to use, is KO4 stock, which would be like, I don't know, like a KO4 that comes from a factory, like with the Golf R or something. Which you don't want that. You want the first program now. So my stock now is my performance program. So I have to have it in position 1 now in my programming. It used to be 3. Remember, it used to be 91 was, no, stock was number 1, your first program. 91 was your second program. 93 was your performance program, which is your third program. And 4 was valet. I don't even think I had that. I forget. I had stock instead of, I think I got security lockout instead, but either way. So here we are, just minding our business. I want you to hear that turbo. Let me get my seatbelt on, because I do need it. I do need it. There's one more car coming. I'm gonna let him leave. I just want you to hear that turbo, and I want to hear what it sounds like when I take my foot off the gas as well. You ready? Hear that? You ready? All right. And guess who else is happy? My fast.